welcome back to DreamHack Open Seville. We're midway through day 2 and halfway through the series, potentially, if North can find this second map. Vertigo coming up in just a moment. Moviestar Riders, they drop on their pick, they drop on Inferno, but they're looking to make a comeback.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be easy, though, coming into Vertigo. North certainly picked this for a reason. We've seen Danish teams look good on it already. I think with an individual level today as well from North, they're looking much better. I think the whole team is looking much better. And Moviestar, yeah, they showed up in quite a few of the rounds in the first half, but the second, they were nowhere.
Yeah, and I mean, it certainly helps that Yugi's finding his footing as well today, right? He had a bit of a rough opening day here at DreamHack. I remember when 1-14 in the first half of Train versus Crazy, so that wasn't a fantastic performance, but he's bounced back on Inferno, finding a lot of opening kills, taking down Eastor a fair amount of times as well. And now heading to a map where, well, that AWP can be a bit of a liability. It's going to be interesting to see how this head-to-head battle turns out as well.
Yeah, you've got two very frustrating maps if you're an AWPer, right?
Yeah.
Coming into this, you've got Inferno starting things off, and then the second map, Vertigo. The AWP can be pretty useful on that CT side in certain situations, but on the T side, you kind of feel very isolated. You've got very limited positions where you can put that AWP.
Yeah, mainly holding towards A-ramp at the start of the round, but if you can't take control of the A-ramp, then, well, I mean, it kind of doesn't really help. It's good in a post-plant towards sandbags, and that's about it. That's all I can really think of on the T side. That B site is going to be avoided when it comes to the AWP because of the tight choke points you have to enter through. And I mean, North have done their homework. They have been all over this map as of late, not touching it until last week where they played their first game at the Pro League Finals versus Liquid on it. They put up a good fight. They had a good T side at least, and we're going to see if they've been putting in more and more time to this map than before as we get into it. Vertigo, one that Moviestar Riders have frequented in recent times, and they're going to need to show us everything they can do here.
Smoke and a Molotov in the hands of Gade. AZ with a smoke and a flashbang. Eastor is going to back his way in towards the A-bomb site, with North just shift walking up through short shelf into Yugi. Pushing forward, geared up towards the ramp, making sure that no one is aggressive from Moviestar, and that is indeed the case at this point. Mopus is the closest player by, and he's quite passive inside of the site, so North being given quite a bit of control to play with here. They can set up the Ray execute, and this should confirm a bomb plant. I don't see too many holes going through here from the CT side. Yeah,
it's going to have to be smoke shots if they want to deny anything here, and even that isn't reliable. Boost up, not above the smoke though. You can't stop the plant, and Gabe will get it down. 5-on-5 retake. It's like old Vertigo back again, but Eastor's coming from behind, and he's taken down AZ.
Yeah, one kill coming in here from Moviestar Riders. They have the advantage coming into the retake, but Cajun Beast pulled it back. He wants a little bit more as they move forward, clicking the Glock. It's the death rattles. He wants more. Mopus has picked up his teammate. Occasion B continues to pull it back alongside Kirby with more kills coming in from North. Everyone hitting their shots, and it's onto the Brazilian. It's Steel looking for the clutch, and we cannot get it done. A very awkward fumble of the smoke, and the headshot comes through. The pistol is there for North.
Yeah, every second counts there, and even just missing that right-click smoke just buys enough time for Yugi to go for the repeat. So nice A execute there for North, having the set utility to completely cut Moviestar Riders out of the site. And then, well, retake's hard enough anyway, adding the fact it's a 5-on-5 and it's near impossible. And now it's just going to be more USPs here for the Spanish as North taking anti-eco. Mid-push coming through, but Kievi's holding for it. Let's get himself a kill. Some fight going on towards the A-ramp, end AZ's life. But that should be one of the only casualties here for North in this round. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Slightly too soon. KGB nearly falls himself there. A couple more shots, definitely going to be on low HP and susceptible to death by the following player, but KGB stands tall. He gets 2 kills, and Steel is the last remaining player yet again. This time, nothing to work with at all. So, North 2-0 up. Maybe Steel can grab a rifle off the floor, but again, another player close by. Shouldn't really be too many problems for North whatsoever.
There's a Galil over there he could grab, but it is being covered. Gay coming back, and ooh, that was a bit awkward there. Not expecting Steel so far pushed, but they will deal with him very easily. Only a USP after all. It's going to be a 2-0 start for North, as you say, and Moviestar Riders coming back in with guns sooner rather than later.
M4s and FAMAS in the hands of Mopus. Utility isn't really there from Moviestar, but we got to see that ramp deep smoke. That's the one smoke you have to use pretty much every round, right? It's just that deep smoke in towards the ramp, apply some pressure on the CT side. And we will see a couple of aggressive players most likely in this game in towards the B stairs. Not quite coming through to a huge extent. Instead, it's mid pushes coming through with Mopus and Alex finding 2 early kills.
Big early advantages North. Where do they go from here? Gade is pushed up on the short shelf, but he's alone. If he dies, that's going to be the round probably over for North. A 2-on-5 with no trade potential. Gade waiting, and Flash is good. Steel's going to get picked up. That's good teamwork from North. What you like to see. Can Gade get any more on this site, though? He's still alone here. That's a good grenade, and it will take significant damage as well. So rotations have come through. Moviestar Riders moving 3 players over this A site, and every kill that Gade can find opens up a chance here for North, but they are still down a man.
Yeah, Gade throws the smoke forward. North's taking their time. They haven't rushed into too many of these decisions just yet. This even further smoke will actually stop the Molotov from being effective, so they still got to worry about that boost position. Gade trying to play with a gap in the smoke, covering his teammate as he tries to get the ball plant in, and he's successful in doing so, but escaping the scene is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, but if they can play for that bomb on the ramp. This is really good for North. They've turned a rough round into a good situation. They know there's a man that's going to jump up on the boost as well. Lau, though, coming in from the back, does get a kill on the bottom of ramp, and Yugi's missed his shot on the site. It's a quick retake from Moviestar Riders, and they find everyone with not a single death in that post plant. Good patience to wait behind the smokes as well to come in for the retake, not over-rushing those fights. And it will be the first taken by the Spanish.
Yeah, good job to find that first. And again, I think we're going to see a lot of this. North's approach to Vertigo is very simply just execute in towards the bomb site, generally in towards A. As some teams, not a lot, do take that mid-control, but pretty much every other team we've seen has just been taking that A bomb site by storm. Simple executes, simple job done. You're confirming yourself a bomb pack pretty much every time you go there. So the money's always going to be relatively okay on the B side, but aggression in towards middle this time from both sides. It's Steel with the first kill, but traded back.
Yeah, Mopus is pushed on the stairs, so while Cajun's gone through this smoke, it is being covered, it's being watched. And Cajun, I don't think he knows. He's heard a man on the site run back. He's been spotted as well. This can be a difficult shot considering the stairs take a lot of the damage out of those shots, but Mopos takes his time and he gets rewarded with a kill. 4-on-3 here for Moviestar Riders. An advantage as North look back for a pick. Kiebi is out in middle. Double short setup as well for the CT side, and AZ coming back towards B, trying to ascertain where Mopos is. He checks it, but the Krieg is too good. And another advantage going even further in the favor of the CTs.
Kiebi goes towards the bottom of the ladder. Yugi's there to back him up. They've got to play together in this scenario. 2v4, huge deficit to fight against. They have got some time on their hands, but Alex, he'll be jiggle picking for the info, and he spots that there are at least one player there. In fact, both of them together.
Yeah, even flashing. No one forcing fights, though. Kiebi has to be careful of his back, and he does turn around to take down Alex. That's a big kill, flashing his teammate onto the site as well, but Yugi not with the gun in hand, not ready to go. Kiebi's got to be the one making the move. 20 seconds here. That bomb needs to get on the site as well. Could this be another round for North? It will be huge if they can pull this disadvantage back. That Molotov is going to get hot on the site as well. 10 seconds, the plant is needed, but the flames are still up and about. Yugi getting dropped through the smoke. Great kill for Lau. Kiebi has to stick this plant if he wants to win the round. He's just going to go for the fights instead. And even if he got to, it wouldn't have been enough. It's a round for Moviestar Riders regardless, as they find back-to-back ones on the CT side.
I'm loving the aggression from Moviestar early into these rounds, right? They're not sitting back, they're not letting North play their game. They're just going in towards middle. Immediately Steel was causing problems. Aggression in towards the B stairs as well from Mopers was just so successful. And that's exactly what we've got to see here from Moviestar if they want to have a good CT half. And so far, so good. They put North onto the Glocks and one Deagle in the hands of Kiebi. This should be a third on the board for Moviestar, and the lead being taken.
Yeah, I like the idea of just running the gauntlet up mid with Glocks. Fast and furious. There is a man here trying to cover it off from the back of CT. That's Mopos. Support from Eastor as well with this AWP, and that is going to be a brutal weapon. Boost being held here. Mopos ready to flick back, and oh, he spots, but it's going to be a drop off. Eastor, quick cross kill, and can I go back for a second? He's hungry for another kill. He'll get it as well. Bombs dropped aggressively forward. AZ finds a Deagle shot, but that should be all that North find in this round. He's trapped, and the grenades are raining in. Artillery barrage in the middle area. This bomb is not going to get picked up anytime soon.
No, I think this is as close as they'll get to a bomb site in this round. And if they find one more kill, that would be an absolute bonus. That's what AZ's hoping for. A player to get a little bit bored, try and peek into the open, try and spot where they are, and Easter will do exactly that, but he'll find the kill. And it's all on the Yugi, Glock in his hands, all the way back behind the boxes, and they finally get rid of him as well. Moviestar Riders go to 3, and while finally taking the lead.
Yeah, good stuff, good start, but North have got guns coming back in, and they have been doing a very good job of making these man disadvantage situations look winnable. Not quite winning them, which is a whole different kettle of fish, but at least getting bomb plants and finding close situations. Krieg's out again for both sides. Early mollies in middle as Moviestar Riders try to get aggressive. Mopos are pushed all the way through, and Steel's going to fight on the ramp as well. Smoke in his face, flashbang as well. He's blind, but no one here to capitalize. He's found a gap as well behind those sandbags. I like this angle. I've not seen that one before. AZ's pushed up on Scaff in the meantime already, but this is being covered. Alex is on the side. Cade's waiting for that smoke to fade, and he's heard Steel, but Steel's going to spray right through, doing a good bit of damage. Cade as well, down to 10, finally finished off. Steel with a chance to double back towards a site into safety as Alex reaggresses. He loses his face.
Yeah, Steel doing a good job just playing with the geometry of the map. AZ and Yugi, though, going to pull it back, and the man advantage still available for the T-Spine as AZ follows up. It's falling to pieces from Moviestar Riders. They've got to find a way back into round number 6. I don't think there is. Mopers going forward in towards short shelf. North yet to commit to the bomb site, but they don't need to yet. They've still got the smoke available, they've still got the flashbangs and the two-man advantage, so they've got expendable players, and KRB is so patient, is waiting for the overextensive peak from Mopers. It eventually comes, but neither of the two players really come on out well.
Cajun's cleared out B. He's already walked through this entire site, and he's in the CT spawn. Lau won't expect him this deep, and that's a free kill for Cajun. Mopos is too deep on A to put a stop to this madness now as North has sent the bomb in big rotation. He does find Kierby, but that should really be it in this round. It's going to be a bomb plant and a guaranteed third here for the Danes. Moviestar Riders, I mean, they realize the importance of fighting on that A ramp and trying to take engagements early, which is what Steel does get away with successfully, but I feel like they definitely threw too much stake in, or stock rather, in taking those gunfights. They take a 5-on-4, Alex reaggresses, he goes down, Steel commits through the smoke, he drops, and then even Easter on his own with the AWP could have just played the back of the site, but he pushes even further and goes down to AZ. So Moviestar Riders kind of feeding the beast here over on that A bomb site. Could have fallen back with the man advantage, and I'm sure that's something that they'll be discussing as well going into their next rifle round.
Definitely from what we've seen yesterday, the T side seems to be the harder affair for a lot of these teams. And North are showing that they've got preparation on it. Simple executes is all they go with. And they're winning the important aim fights. Again, that was something that they were very solid on in Inferno, was just winning those initial duels and giving themselves such a great advantage. They had quite a high conversion rate off the back of those opening kills. So North can continue that in a good position. They're going to go slow into the default. Kirby holding on for this mid-aggression. It's been quite common from the Moviestar Riders. Occasion B doing the same over towards the B bomb side, but it's Eastar with the opening kill. AC treads back as he gets aggressive in towards the A ramp. He'll find the head of Steel inside of the bomb site, and he's hungry for more. He wants to pop some more heads.
He's getting double flash back in, but Moviestar not fighting, not giving up another kill in this 4-on-4. North are going to have to look elsewhere. Cajun is on those B stairs right now. He might be able to find Lau, who is solo towards that site. Going to be seeing him lurking a lot on this T side, but actually falling out of the site in time as well. Going to group up with his teammates for the execute. North, they've got a good bit of utility here. That AWP is still in middle as well, a long way away. Mopos is trying to get aggressive, but he's been caught out with a flashbang, and that will hold him off for the time being. AZ really desperately looking for this kill, spamming the smokes, but plenty of time here for North to commit.
Eastar trying to spot ahead above the smoke. You can't see anything just yet, though. The push coming through. AZ with a lightning-fast headshot. Mopos dealt with. Alex stepping in as well. Eastar connected on the AWP, but it's Kirby keeping it even, keeping it 2 versus 2. 33 seconds left on the clock. The bomb plant eventually coming through. KGB confirms the digits to be punched in. And now Moviestar looking for a chance back in. Spam through the smoke is accurate. Drops KGB to 16, but he's still alive and kicking. And that's the most important part. Moviestar, they've got the one kit in the back of Alex, so that does give them a chance to get back into the site with success. Smoke available for the bomb as well. Flashes into the air. It's a good one from Cajun B. It allows Kjaerbye to peek and find a successful kill on towards Alex. And now it's all on Lol. Still hasn't found that kit, and the time is too far gone. Has to back away, and North will find another.
That's a great round for North. This utility has been excellent so far in this map. Not just the smokes on the A site, clearing out a lot of positions and Molotovs to force Alex into engagements back towards CT, but also the flashbangs. Really aggressing in that 2-on-2 with a flash from Cajun. Really nice stuff. I like that molly as well. Kjaerbye's deep up short, and the molly that lands on the boost boxes, it sends a player further back, pushes him into the eyes of Kjaerbye. He wasn't even accounting for going down there, just trying to avoid the flames, and instead he takes a beating. 4-3 right now to North. They sit in the lead right now on this T side. And the money's not quite there for Moviestar Riders. They get away with a single gun on Lau, but they can't really buy up fully around it. And that's why we have this tactical pause, a bit of a break in the action for them to work out how the hell they want to try and approach this eco round, rather, because this is where North could really get storming on this T side.
You definitely don't want to be slipping up any of these rounds where there should be a guaranteed one in the bag. We've seen a few teams slip up and it can cause problems. You have to win the rounds that are gifted to you, and North certainly should be picking this up. They come into it with the rifles, SGs, AKs, plenty of utility, and Yugi holding on for some aggression. The Movistar Riders not sending any his way just yet. Instead, again, it's this mid-aggression, and Mopus is close by. He's been flashbanged off, and Kjaerbye is around the corner. His teammate smoked off, so the trade is going to be difficult to find. A good headshot from Mopus, and Gade can't walk through that smoke. He's at a deficit if he does so, a disadvantage, and Mopus has to back away.
That smoke fade is perfect as well. He just gets around the corner in time, so now the weaponry on Movistar Riders, 2 guns instead of 1. I've heard that's better.
It definitely is better. Oh, that's not though.
No, the flashbangs again, man. They're so good for North.
Yeah, Yugi's perfect flash for his teammate. AC finds an easy lineup of 2 players, and Yugi just holding on, easy pickings, headshots galore here on the SG. And while Lol and Alex left alone, only the USP for Alex, and AZ doesn't even have to move. He's staying in the same position, they come towards him, and now Lol in a 1v4, the first collected. It's going to be very difficult to pull this off, but he's moving forward. He is one of the players with a large amount of skill here on the Movistar side. Smoke goes in, relocating back over towards short shelf. Another opportunity presents itself, and it's AC who is the next victim. And now it's a 1v2, much more doable, but they know where he is. They've got him pinned in, and the double peek is there. Cajun B with a kill, a 5th on the board for North. It was made quite expensive though.
Yeah, those pistols do come into good effect, or at least a couple of saved weapons, or 1 saved weapon, I guess, coming through for Movistar. Yugi one-tapping the Krieg on rotation as well, finding Mopos easily inside of the site. And again, something Blair talked about on the desk was, you know, okay, yeah, Yugi, he had a rough day yesterday, but at least in flash assist, that was something that was working out. Good utility usage, and that continues today. Mopos, great positioning, does get through that smoke nice and quickly into the ladder room, but AZ's gone fast up the ramp, and already North forcing fights. Do they realize they've got a man behind enemy lines?
The bomb's there as well, but spotted by Cajun B, who's ready for it. Cajun B always seems to be that player who's in the positions to stop these annoying pushes from behind. He's always consistent in finding them, and Alex has just been absolutely domed through a wall.
Yeah, Steel's going to try and take up that position. North maybe not expecting a second man on short side, but they don't care. Flashing it off, and Molotoving on the site, trying to clear out all standard positions. Steel getting aggressive, and Yugi, perfect timing on that jump, does get the kill, and it takes the AWP back into his hands. Lau now alone. He's been so good in this map, but he's always been on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, and he's always been left in these situations that just seem so unwinnable. Last was a 1v4, this time a 1 versus 3 retake with no kit. His way back in through the ladder. Save calls certainly on the table, but 40 seconds. At least the silver line there isn't a whole lot of money. I mean, North's economy isn't unbreakable, but certainly getting there. The foundations have been laid, and Lol sits back inside the middle.
Yeah, Kjaerbye's just roaming around the map right now. He's pushed in from B through the CT spawn and gone down the stairs. He's actually on the same route Lau is. He's trying to snip out his scent, following the footsteps, looking at the blood trails maybe, but there's nothing giving away Lau's position. He is like a ghost.
Doesn't really have a strong extent.
No. That's the thing about Ghost, they don't smell very much.
Bit of smell of dead, I guess. 6-3, North. Definitely looking like the more solid team here. Moviestar Riders definitely want to deliver in front of their home crowd, but they've got a lot of work to do. It has to be a huge comeback, especially going down 3 rounds on the CT side. You've only got that on the board. North currently just leading the way, making it look easy on the T side. We've seen a lot of the teams struggle yesterday on their attacking force, so definitely a positive sign for the Danes. Yugi's going to throw that smoke himself, so a little bit of help there from Moviestar. They need something.
Yeah, they've got 5 players on A as well. No one taking control towards B, only now moving off of mid, and Eastor's going to try and cover that one, but Yugi trying to isolate a fight above the smoke, not going to happen. No one giving him an engagement. Eastor getting smoked off as well. Mopos has pushed down the ramp, but Yugi, he's been waiting for that all round long, gets away with a kill and doubles back out of the ramp. North have control towards B. They're going to get the plant as well. Rotations coming in too little and too late. And Moviestar Riders one by one getting picked apart by these Kriegs.
Oh, well, Steel will find one on the CZ. Flash going up as well. Kid just doesn't even turn away from it. Knows that it's not going to blind him. Steel falls away. Back into the site. Really does feel like Moviestar haven't had a chance in any of these rounds. Fair enough in this one. Never really were set up for too much success, but moving forward into this next, they have to start posting some on the board. You can't let North just build this lead further and further. Makes things so much easier moving into that second half.
Wow, guns being saved, but that's not exactly a positive feeling for Moviestar Riders. Down 7-3 right now to North. In the second map, up against elimination here. Only one team can win this game and go to that semi-final spot. North, they want to be the second Danish team to make it to the top 4. Joining Mad Lions, ex-Tricked. They were able to 2-0 the Group B just yesterday.
Some Danish domination perhaps in the playoffs, but we'll see if they can get it done. Yugi certainly wants to go there. First kill coming in, Eastor picked off. And again, that was a question we had coming into this. Will that AWP battle go in favor of Eastor? And the answer is no. Yugi showing up time and time again.
Yeah, the Krieg as well. He's been getting a lot of shots off with that. Now he's on the AWP, he's winning his battles as well. And that's just another check mark for North. Crossing the T's and dotting the I's. A man advantage in the 11th round. Yugi's waiting for more as well. Steel is behind the sandbags and a man fighting on the short side as well. Moviestar Riders eventually going to give it up. Gates actually jumped in from window on middle, so a chance to get in towards this B site. He could even get boosted as well. We know there's a nice little boost that you can throw up in the window to spot into B. Even jumping gets you that information, and Lau would be up for the chopping block. There's a second rotate over towards this site, though. Mopos has moved over with that AWP.
They're going to try to find the pick. Cajun B, a great headshot. And he wins a lot of these aim duels in that fashion. Just straight one bullet between the eyes. Lol peeks into the open. Finally, Cajun B will meet his demise.
And they're just not going to overcommit as well. They know the Moviestar Riders are scared of this B play. So North, all the time in the world, I say that, 29 seconds, they got to make the decision. Gade, he's cleared out the B site, a rotation, a gamble for Lau, and he's moved off towards middle, a second kill. That bomb is a long way away, and Yugi needs to start running now. 18 seconds, Lau has realized, but does he realize Gade is already here? Trigger discipline is perfect, and Gade gets away with that kill. Now Moviestar Riders scrambling to take control back over this B site, but they're both on the flank.
Yeah, there's only 10 seconds to play with for North as well, so perfect timing. Yugi in such a strong position, spots the foot of the player coming around the corner, and he's found Alex. He doesn't know where the second player is, but he has an inkling. He could be close by. Steel hides in the corner. He cannot win this. So carrying the M4 into the next one is the only real possibility for him. And Yugi, he's hungry for this pick, but you don't want to throw that AWP away.
Yeah, he's going to exit from here as well, right? There's no way to go towards CT at this point, so he needs a teammate with him to make sure he can save this gun. That flash just missing, and Steel might be able to get a kill here. Yugi's going to stick around. I don't actually know the bomb radius at this point because Vertigo is so new and it doesn't matter. Yugi gets the kill and no one dies to the bomb. So yeah, North, they've done their homework and they are showing up in spades right now in this group deciding match. 3 kills from the Danish AWP and 8 rounds for North. No signs of slowing down.
Yeah, North are just looking much, much better today. Coming into this one, making a statement. really can't be expected to lose against the Moviestar Riders. Yes, they've got the home crowd backing them, but North should be the team to walk away with victory. And they're certainly looking poised and ready for it as they move in towards the A-ramp. Gid with 2 kills, backing up as AZ was the player to fall from his side. But still, the man advantage lies in favor of North as Gid continues to walk forward. That's 3. And Moviestar Riders just not holding on to this A-bomb site whatsoever. The preparation isn't there, and Gid is finding so much success. The 4th kill as well. It's all onto Law. A 1v4, and it's a one-man army from North.
And again, it's just poor Lau, dude. He's just not in any of these positions. He's always avoided, always dodged by North. Engaged, solid stuff, fast play, and I like that North can do that. They can just change the pace, right? They've been going for all these slow ramp holds, Yugi waiting with the AWP, even smoking off Moviestar Riders on that ramp choke point, and then suddenly 4 players just running up the ramp at a rampant pace. You like to see that swap from North, completely catching Moviestar Riders off guard. And Gade, he wants the ace, but it's going to be easier said than done with Lao so far away. Players already in the B side to do the dirty instead. And at this point, North, this is a guaranteed 9th round.
Lol just holding on, crossing by Occasion B. Lol, the spray not connecting. The time will take, he will fall as well. Absolute heartbreak for Lol there. KRB sealing the deal, a 9th on the board for North. And it's just clockwork now for the Danish side. Easy from Gid, just headshot after headshot, moving his way in towards the A side. There was no trades. They had no idea where he was.
Yeah, Easter as well. He comes in on rotation with the AWP, and there's that smoke thrown down by, I think it was Moppers, his teammate, close on the site. Easter, he only has to watch one thing. He's got a teammate on short, but he's focused on the smoke, and that lets Gage just walk up on the side of the site and get the kill. That should never be happening. The AWP should have definitely shut that down. Could have been a chance for Moviestar Riders, but not ready on the angle, and a tactical pause now called out by the Spanish.
I'm surprised it hasn't come in earlier, actually, this tactical pause. I think they definitely needed it a little bit earlier on. I think for me, there's a huge contrast in comparison to yesterday's performance from Mad Lions on Vertigo here. We've seen yesterday, we called it a masterclass of Vertigo, and they had those deep smokes going in towards the ramp, an effective push with 3 players leaning in towards the A site. Moviestar Riders just looking a little bit lost in towards that A defense. We've seen, yes, 3 players there, but they're all in very isolated positions. There's been a lot of 1v1 fights, 1v2 fights favoring North. Definitely a little bit questionable, but Eastor nearly getting caught off by Kirby.
Yeah, he was lucky he was on the ladder there because Kirby couldn't get an accurate shot. Double sandbag setup with a smoke on it. They know there's a man here, but do they know there are 2 men here?
I think you just wait until the smoke fades. You know that you've got them trapped in there. If you hold the exits on the smoke, at least you know if he's tried to escape.
The thing is, when they kill one man as well, they're going to go, okay, it's clear now. Well, that's not the case. And wow, what a shot from Lau. He's in the right place at the right time, and Steele's going to join him as well for another kill. They haven't even seen the 3rd man behind the sandbags as well. So if North commit to this A site, they are in for a world of hurt.
They've still got a few Molotovs in play, though. If they decide to use those for the sandbags, they could definitely clear it against Mopers here. They're going to throw it. Yeah. Yugi's ready for it to clear it just to be sure. That's going to force Mopus to either use the smoke or his teammate uses it, but that throws it away. They know there's a player in behind there, but again, you have to second guess. The nade comes through, and Mopus will fall. 4v3, still the advantage signing with Movistar in terms of the player count, but definitely not the weapons or the HP as they try and move forward. Caribbean needs to be careful. Creeping up on the left, gets Steel. And Caribbean will find the headshot. Eastor answers back with a deagle to the dome of Cajun B, but it's still a 2v3.
Eastor's going to go through the smoke, though. If he can deny the plant, that could be huge. 25 seconds, only 1 man on the site. Kirby with a fake, and Eastor still gets the kill. He's found a Krieg, but doesn't realize Yugi's up back towards the sandbags. Needs to swap out for a weapon on the move because he needs to be fast. 15 seconds. Flank coming through as well. Lau going above, and Alex is actually going to get the kill from the back instead. It's a round for Moviestar Riders. It's something salvaged with the pistols. What a ridiculous round. I love that sandbag setup. I love the smokes assisting their teammates as well. Even though Mopos gets dunked by Kiebi, the idea behind that setup is really cool.
I like the chaos they create from it.
Yeah.
That's the thing that wins them that round, right? They have a 3rd player inside the site, and they're just keeping the attentions drawn of so many North players. Now, North could not get out of the chaos on the A-bomb site. They couldn't fall away. And Movistar with a chance to try and salvage this half. If they get these last 2 on the board, 6 is perfect. That's a good half.
That's respectable, yeah, especially considering the lead that North have got at one point. but they're going back towards A, and they want to take it away. Gade and AZ walking up, and AZ's found a great timing. Alex has been caught. The Molotov's coming down too late. Steel does get that trade, but it's a 1-for-1. Bomb getting retrieved, and Gade is still inside of the site. Needs to be careful. Smoke on the flames. Lau coming in on rotation, looking for a gap. Gade has gone above, might get spotted by the man in CT. Steel falling off, and Lau's fallen down. Gade doing damage through the smoke as well, leaving no stone unturned. Steel flashed out, and Gade is just unbelievable right now on this A site. Another 2K from him. Eastor's come in with this orb, but that's all the Moviestar Riders have in this round, orbs, and now it's only down to the singular. Eastor's been picked up by Yugi, and Mopo's too far away.
Well, they had a lifeline, and they let it go, unfortunately. Not being able to follow up off the back of their initial chance. So North will hit double figures first, 10-4 on the board. Mopa's desperately trying to save the sniper into the next in. He should be able to do so. Get that into the hands of Eastor. Maybe he can step up and deliver enough. But North looking to try and end this half at 11-4. It's the best outcome for them, and he might not even get this open to the next one. They're putting pressure on it.
Oh.
There's the first shot, but more players coming towards him. He pulls the utility, goes around outside of the map. Mopa's showing that he got some skills with that orb. He manages to, but too much on the third, and Yugi will get rid of him. 10-4, nothing carried over from Movistar Riders, and North in prime position to take 11.
Luckily, they can still afford to buy up another AWP, so it's not the end of the world here. They could even get a double if they wanted, but yeah, nice shots from Mopos, showing some style points at least, but that's not going to be enough to keep you in the tournament if you can't find this win on Vertigo. 4 rounds. They are looking for just a singular one at the end of the half, but Cajun, quick kill above the smoke. He's going to go right through it as well as the second man on the B site, and Cajun's lost his life. Alex even taking down Gade on A, and AZ somehow lining up too. It is an absolute mess in this round, and Movistar don't know where to rotate through.
Eastor trying to get some information in towards ramp. He's got the AWP and he's going aggressive. Playing with the sandbags. Hasn't quite spotted anyone just yet, and the timing couldn't have been worse for Eastor. Fleeing the scene, Yugi gets away with his life, but lol, he's under pressure. The first peek will be AZ. If he comes around the corner, they're still waiting, not yet deciding they want to go around the corner. Plenty of utility.
Look at Kiebi. Kiebi's on the site. He's about to clear out the stairwell and tell his team that this site is completely empty because he's killed the only man here. Lau's gone. That was a nice try from Movistar Riders, but North are just one step ahead. Kiebi got out mid at the start of the round for that flank, and that is perfect. This is surely an 11th round. Eastor doesn't have a kit, and he's only got an AWP for the retake. Good luck.
This is not going to be easy whatsoever. Sniper. Oh, he's made the noise as well. KRB will hear that. Starts to spam through. There's the shot to the head of KRB, but needs 2 more. No kit, no utility. Virtually impossible, but he has to go for it. Last shot of the half, you have to attempt this, and the time is definitely not in his favor. Get a move on. Eastor as he moves back through. There's another quick shot for the 1v1, and Yugi has the angle. 11-4, and it's time for a break. We'll see if North can get it done in 2, or if Movistar Riders can pull it back. Well, North had some domination up their sleeve, that's for sure, in the first half. Movistar Riders could not get anything done. There was no pressure applied whatsoever from the Spanish, but they've got to change that in the second half if they want to stay alive in this tournament.
Yeah, T side at least going to be where they can control the pace. North, heavy B setup here, 4 players. Unorthodox beginning as they, I assume, expected a B rush, and they might have to offer a rush of their own. The T's are waiting in the wings right outside of the site, and AZ could line up a double here, maybe even 3. Gets a first couple. Cajun safely falling back to the site. Got the advantage here for North. No reason to offer up an entrance into this B bomb site, but Mopos is going to look to take it away.
Can't get the opportunity. Instead, it will be Gade holding on, looking to try and follow up for North, but he hasn't been able to connect the headshot. Instead, having to fall back into a more passive position as Alex looking to do damage with the Glock. He has backup from his teammates who are arriving on the A bomb site. You definitely want to try and get this plant on the T side. It allows for that second round force buy to come in at a bare minimum.
Yeah, but they want more than that. They want this win, and they might be able to get it. The smoke down is going to cut off this rotation for North, and they are running out of time for the retake. Kit is available. Kiebi coming in from above, looking for a frag, and falling back short side are Moviestar Riders, trying to play for that bomb on the ramp, but the smoke has gone down, and I imagine Gade is going to jump right on this defuse as soon as he can. Tap is in, Cajun gets a kill, and now North can just pick the bomb. They have the advantage to knife this out. It's missing, it's slashing, but he's not finding the kill, and Gade's got the defuse inside the smoke. North take the pistol round. Even with the kills coming through from Moviestar Riders, it's not going to be enough.
It looked like they thought he was off it. It looked like they finished him off. They were just standing there, not even spraying through the smoke or going for the knife on the defuse. KGB just stood there in the middle of them. Crazy stuff coming in, and North will steal away the pistol. Spectacular from KGB. Yeah, that definitely could have been around for Moviestar Riders, but they let it slip. 12-4, North off to a good start in the second half. Yeah,
this force buy has come through though. Like you said, that bomb plant allowing for AKs in the second round, 3 of them, plus a Galil. It's a very good buy for Moviestar Riders. It lacks utility, but it's got to do everything here if they want to keep on going in this tournament. AZ waiting for the mid peak, and he hits the shot perfectly. Alex even pre-aimed that angle. Fair enough. One of these M4s finding success. Eastall going to look for the trade, and does get it, but Kiebi's still here and down low to 27. Doesn't want to re-aggress. He's taken back a 4-on-4. Kiebi wants to re-aggress in middle though. Gade spotted the barrel. He's playing the trigger discipline. He's looking for a second kill to find, but nothing being presented. Steel calling for rotations, but Gade going to take him away. Moviestar Riders. Oh dear.
That helps. That
oh no.
Helps.
Laos just killed his teammate.
Yep, that definitely will help the cause of North. Lowell just shooting his teammate, not quite sure what happened there.
I think he just got surprised, caught off guard.
Well, that is one way to do it. 2-man advantage for North, 44 seconds left. Moviestar Riders putting pressure up towards the ramp. Looking for an opening kill here on towards the site, and they definitely need this in every kill they can find. But Gade again is on another big flank. He's being such a problem, such a thorn in their side, and Lowell, he's going to check it. Gade still wins the fight though, and it's all on Mopers, a 1 versus 4. And this is not easy whatsoever. He will finally get rid of Gade, but collecting the bomb and getting it planted is a different story. Kiebi waits for him, 13-4. That's such a difficult round to lose that. You can't let that slip in that fashion from Moviestar.
Yeah, you can see Lowell as well. Oh, let's find out what happened here. I guess he forgot he switched side. He's like, oh, there's a T model, let's kill him. It's like, no, you're on the T side, mate. That happens sometimes.
It does happen.
Oh dear, that's not the time you want it to happen, right? That was your lifeline, that was your chance. And Moviestar Riders, they have a couple of opportunities left, but really not many. AZ has just melted this mid push with a Molotov.
Well, Eastall is still and Lowell, the last remaining players, and they should be easy pickings for North, as they are basically a hot knife going through some butter at this point. Lowell will try and make up for his earlier mistake. He has got 1 kill, but needs definitely a few more. Let's grab that M4. He'll boost himself up, looking for a pick. He does find a headshot. Yugi cannot pick it up. And Lowell is kicking back, but still a lot to do. Don't get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, Yugi's had a great game here, though. I definitely want to draw attention to that. I have, certainly called him out a bit lately, some of his performances, but 15-8 right now, looking good. I mean, no one's really struggling here for North. This has been a very easy affair, especially on Vertigo. And 14-4 right now. Moviestar Riders, the hometown heroes, they might be going home indeed. 2 rounds separates them from being knocked out of the tournament, and North heading to those semi-finals.
At least it won't be a very long journey home. I guess
that's always a positive.
That's the one silver lining you can take from this.
I mean, that's a position that North were in literally a week ago on Danish soil, knocked out by ATK. At least they had a short ride home.
Yeah, exactly.
And they get to do it now to the hometown heroes here, so that's got to be a good feeling.
Redemption is the key word for North's run here at DreamHack Open. They need it.
Redemption is winning the tournament, and that's what North need.
And while 14-4, North need 2 more. Get a spot in that semi-final. It's going to be a slower approach from Moviestar Riders as they put a little bit of pressure in towards the ramp. No one from North really hanging around here, though. They're playing a very passive setup on the CT side, holding short shelf. You've got Gage just jiggle peeking, spotting if players are coming in towards the ramp. But North, they're just hoping they can win these in-battles in the major choke points.
Gage spotting as well, just playing for information. He has a smoke to buy time. There's the spot, Steel seen. Kiebi trying to spam. Engage's got the gun out as well. Flash is going to blind him. Slows things down for the time being as Moviestar throw Molotovs into the site. North still with these aggressive positions, and Kiebi could go through this smoke if he wants to be naughty. Just finds a kill instead. Durit, Lau getting picked up, but now Gage, his time to shine. He finds Molpos on the end of the smoke, and Eastor does get that trade. 4-on-3 here in the favor of North. Rotation coming back towards A, but Alex is here to cut them off.
Ooh. Well, Alex going to spot AZ. Definitely lucky he spotted him just in time. Still able to find one as well. And suddenly, Moviestar turning this on its head. It's only Yugi. A 1 versus 3 to deliver for North, and it's not going to happen. Alex gets rid of him. And Moviestar, they win an important round.
Yeah, they keep themselves in this tournament, more importantly, right? Alex with a huge 3K. He's had a quiet map, and he was the guy to look out for back on Inferno. So stepping up when they need him most. I don't know what happened there. He got out past AZ in mid. AZ must have been on the boost, and they just never saw each other. He must have snuck below his crosshair. He seemed as surprised as AZ did to find that kill. Pistols out for North now, a bit of a breather. They have to take an eco.
I haven't seen North have to go to one of these in a while. They've got so many rounds to play with that shouldn't really be carrying too much at this point. They've got Deagle in the hands of 3 players, Gig, Kiebi, and AZ. Very proficient Deagle players. There's still damage could be done. Moviestar need to be careful as they move in towards B. It doesn't seem to have a whole lot of action at it, but Kiebi has found themselves the first headshot. Man advantage picked up from North. Can they follow up? They'll be lulled to get the trade. 4v4. Kiebi under pressure with the utility coming in. AZ looking to try and topple a few more players as they try and cross, but he cannot land shots just yet. He goes back for more and eventually will. Another shot from AZ coming through on the Deagles. Not like this! AZ with 3, and Kiebi gets the double. It's 15-5, and North win on the back of pistols.
That is unreal. That's the one round the Moviestar should have had dead to right, and AZ's just knocking them down in mid. What on earth? Ridiculous shot to the Deagle, yes, but those are ones that should never be going the way of the CT side. They're just walking into his crosshair at this point.
That is it, literally just walking into his crosshair. It's like an in-map for AZ, and he's clearly very good at it. It's Moviestar, last stand by as they run in towards the ramp. Gid needs to hold on from behind the sandbags. Kiebi backing him up in the spot again. The double wind-up's in. He's looking for the third, but Moviestar, they're wounded as they move forward. It's Yugi with a good kill. Mopa's finding one back, but a 2v3.
Yeah, and all the time in the world, they don't have to commit towards A, but Mopos has already pushed out with that bomb. AZ and Yugi on the site, spotted one of these 2 players, but they know Lau is in the midst, lurking somewhere. The flank is in as well. Cajun's just cut off the backline. There's no way for Moviestar to escape this A site. They have to commit, they have to go forward, and they don't even know. That's the worst part about it. At any point, Cajun can push forward and finish off, push that knife into the back of these Spaniards. Pause waiting in the smoke. He does get a kill though. That's a chance. Cajun on the wrap, dropping 1. Lau's dead. Just the bomb on the site now. 50 seconds, and Mopos is gone as well. That's Cajun clearing it up, and North make it nice and quick. 2-0 victory here to decide the group and take the win versus the Spanish team on home soil. It's a hard one. It's a heartbreaker. It's a hard one to lose, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Yeah,
a different North turning up today, that's for sure. They had the individuals showing up. Yugi had a better performance. We finished our comments on North yesterday saying we needed that, and he definitely delivered, along with everyone else on the team. AZ showing up, Kiebi finding important kills, and Cajun B is just so consistent for this team.
Yeah, you slipped past Gade there, but he had some massive rounds on that T side as well, getting a lot of openers into the A site, so credit where credit is due, and North certainly looked warmed up and ready to go today. I want to see more of that going into the rest of the tournament. I want to see them in that grand finals, but they've got to earn their space there. It's not going to be an easy way, of course, with the semi still coming up. Yeah. We're not done for today, though. We have more Counter-Strike. We have Godsend versus Illumina coming up next. Obviously, that's for a whole nother time, so we'll throw it over to the desk for now to see what they made of that 2-0 victory. 2-0, guys, that's a nice feeling. Not another 180 round game of Counter-Strike.
Thank you so much. Yes, guys, what a fantastic performance from North there that was to round off their performance and head to the semi-finals. It was like we were seeing the old North coming in.
Yeah, that is exactly what we all wanted to see. That's North that has come to play here today. And we did say earlier on, we're still going to put the faith in the fact that the North brand still have something to prove here. And they are, on paper and every other facet, if you look at it logically, objectively, they should be better than Moviestar Riders, and they showed it here. They look so very convincing. And going to the semifinals tomorrow, we do potentially might have a North who might just be able to get that final, you know?
Maybe. And I mean, yeah, Frey, you're right. Old North indeed. I got to point out, I think Hugo said it perfectly about Gade. I think the in-game leader for this North side, we don't talk about him very much as far as being impactful in the fragging department, but on that T side of Vertigo, it looks like him and Vertigo, it's like hand in hand right now, because the way he was moving, the way he was placing his crosshair and finding the frags, he looked so confident in that server.
Yeah, I mean, as a fan of aggression, as a fan of holding W, I absolutely loved his T-side takes from A-Ram. They were beautiful. I'm sure there was some in the highlights package there, but obviously so many players from North stepping up, but commiserations for Moviestar Riders. It wasn't like they didn't put up a valiant effort, but Vertigo, it just looked like the Danes were taking it.
Yeah, the fact that they picked it meant they had a game plan in mind. And like you mentioned, Potter, they always seemed like they were in control. I want to point out something. I know we don't have stats helix for this particular round, but it was an Inferno where we had the North kind of run away with the T side, and Moviestars did a kind of a classic gimmicky double setup over here. It was a buy round. They kept 4 guys at B. 2 of the players pushed Banana aggressing there. So what they had in mind was that aggress there, maybe get a kill, maybe get traded, they might get taken down there. Now they assume North would be like, oh, the B bomb site's empty right now, let's go take it. What happened was the two guys who pushed Banana got taken up by Gade. Now it's a 5v3. Now, logically, North should just be pushing B, getting the bomb set. There were 2 CDs lying in wait for that. Instead, they slowed things down. They had a lot of time to work with, paced it out. They went for the map control, realized that A bomb set's empty, went for the A take, they won the round. I really have to appreciate how North were not panicky. They were so calm and composed, and credit for that.
Well, we were speaking of Gade. We've actually got him standing by for an interview after that fantastic win. Once again, congratulations, Gade. You guys look so strong there. I want to pick up firstly on that Vertigo map. It was a little bit of a surprise that you guys picked that, but you really proved that you're so solid on it. Do you think you kind of caught Moviestar Riders off guard with that pick?
Yeah, at least I hope so. I think they maybe thought that we would pick either Overpass or Nuke, but I just said to the guys that I felt the Vertigo, and yeah, it paid off, so I'm just happy that we didn't lose that one.
My next question has to do with Vertigo again, with AZ. I mean, I think AZ's been a player for you guys that's always been that superstar. We know how strong he is mechanically, but he can be a little bit more quiet in that server. But it looked like on Vertigo, he looked so comfortable, specifically towards that A ramp with that SG. Was this a confidence pick with Vertigo, understanding your players were so comfortable on it, or was it more of a gamble?
I think we knew that we were really strong just picking off the CTs on the T side. And yeah, especially AZ, he's just a stable guy, and you can always rely on him getting the first peaks. So yeah, not much to say about that. I think that's just the way he plays, and he's really good at it.
On Inferno, on the T side, you guys seem to have a very good understanding of whatever setups these guys had on their CT side. Like, any particular insights? Were you studying the game they had yesterday?
Not too much, I would say. We just really felt like we should play slow and not really do anything hesitated. And yeah, I think that's the way our T side works the best. So I'm just, relieved for the T side.
All right.
Yes, exactly, and it definitely paid off. So you guys are going to be going into the semi-finals tomorrow. How are you feeling going into that matchup?
So we have a Danish rivalry coming up. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, you're going to be going up against Mad Lions. I think that's going to be pretty exciting. Are you kind of anticipating that you're going to be taking them down and becoming the kings of the Danish side?
Yeah, I would like that.
Yes, definitely. Well, we are very, very excited to get into that one. Thank you so much for joining us, Gabe. We'll see you tomorrow in the semi-final.
Thank you.
I absolutely love that he picks up on the Vertigo thing. The Vertigo thing, and was talking about how he didn't think that Moviestar Riders were anticipating that pick, and it totally caught them off guard, and you can kind of see that in their game plan, right?
For sure, and I mean, they had the plan from the beginning to the end. We saw it all on that A ramp. There was so much pressure put onto Moviestar Riders. They couldn't even rotate towards that A bomb site because they even had a man towards that middle. So certainly, these North guys have been in the back scenes practicing and grinding out this Vertigo, and it seems like they have a good idea of how to approach it.
I gotta say as well, remember Hun did say that he wants to face North in the semifinals. I want to show that who the real lion is.
Yeah.
And if this North shows up, the North has done their homework, we're prepared, we're playing calm and composed. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's match.
Yes, exactly. Well, we have one more matchup for you guys coming up. It is a rematch of yesterday's best one. It is Illumina versus Godsend. We are so excited to get back into that one. Make sure you join us after this quick break.